So I'm using the TSA-20S here today, and I get a couple reports of hearing a loud hum on the microphone while I'm talking. So I'll see if I can demonstrate what I mean. Turn this up a little bit. Turn the monitor on. I don't have the heater on, and I'm on sideband, so there'll be no signal anyhow. Let's see what happens when I transmit. Oh, I'd say it's loud. Yeah, when I touch any part of the microphone. So let's take this jumper lead right here and see what happens. All right, jumper lead's going into the just the outside of the phone jack, and I'm going to try and key this up with one hand and bring this green lead over here, and so we're going to check the cables one at a time if we need to. I'm going to push down on this. I guess we found a problem already. All right, well, it appears to be the bottom, probably the bottom cable. Let's see if I take this one off. I'm going to take the top cable off. All right, so apparently it's in the radio. And I tried a different mic and I still get the same noise. So I'll see if I can duplicate what I found here. Here's there. Now I'm going to reach around under here. I'm just pushing up on the bottom of the radio. Oop. So I must have a loose connection in there somewhere. So that'll be the next step. I want to add here that the microphone ground and the chassis ground should be kept separate. What I'm doing here is just checking to see if I am in fact missing the ground for the microphone. All right, so we got it down here, and I'm hoping after I moved it a lot that the problem is still evident. Got it plugged into a dummy load. We'll turn the power on. Volume up. No heater on. All right, problem still seems to be there. It's really hard to hear with the furnace on. It's changed because I don't have the wide narrow filter, so it's actually, I believe, set to narrow right now. So it's not as loud. There we go. Here we go. So whatever this harness is touching seems to be the issue. So we'll take it off and look at that bottom harness. All right, got the cover off. Let's see what we get now. Phone back. Good. Notice I'm not putting my finger anywhere near the high voltage section. Turn that down a little bit. All right. I'm looking right in this connector here. So let's see. That would be in the IF board. Down in there, I'll get a light so we can look in there. Let me come back. All right, there's two connectors, or a couple connectors down here. But this one here, let's see if I can zoom in to look at just that. It's behind a harness, but this right here, this white one, it goes all the way across to here. That, pretty sure, and we'll have to look at the schematic, goes all the way across and actually comes from the mic input, where there's the mic and then the shield or ground wire from the mic. They come over to here. So let's see if we can get that issue again. I'm going to turn the volume back up again. Uh-oh. I have a feeling it might be the board and not the connector. So let me get a look down onto that board. Oh yeah. You can see some pretty bad solder joints on that. So we'll have to pull that board out. And if I remember correctly, it's a little bit of a pain in the butt because let me turn it on. The filters, the auxiliary filters are in here. So there's some extra wires soldered on. Otherwise it would just unplug and pull out. But I'm going to pull that out of there. Let's see what we get. I'm going to take all the wires off of it and everything. All right, I zoomed it back out a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. Just take the connectors off the bottom, and there's the 3 screws up here. This will all pull off, but like I said before, the problem I run into is this has this aftermarket filter board in it, which has a couple connectors to there. So let me see what we got to do here. I should put a connector on there. Where was that? Oh, right here. Let me see what I got to do to... Well, let's see. There's an orange wire down here and a black wire right there. They're soldered to the bottom of the board, which is kind of weird. Let's see if I pull that off. What do I gotta do? That goes all over the place. That won't work, so it's gonna really be to unsolder these two wires. Take a picture where they're at. All right. Turn the soldering iron back on. We're on. Ouch. Yeah, you can definitely see a lot of these are cracked. I'll see when we get it off if I can zoom in for you. Maybe we can see if the computer will start up and we'll get it on that. All right, with the GoPro, this is about as much as I can get in there, but you can see, let's see, this one here's the mic. It looks like that's already been touched up. But here's the mic ground right beside it. Look, you can see the crack all the way around it. Which one is this? This one here. Both of them, you can see the crack all the way around it. That and that. So I'll go down here and then there's some more back in here. There's another one. Look at that one. Let me get it under the... Yeah, so let me go down the road and do all those. I'm going to touch them all up and we'll see what we get then. A little bit of flux on them and just a dab of solder as we go and heat them. All right, let's see if we need to do any touch-up. I tried to turn the lights down as much as I could to keep from getting glare. They're looking pretty good, that one there. I can't really... Oh, there we go. It cuts down some of the glare. You'll notice there's a couple in here. I don't think on any of these ones, but some of them are actually touching. I think on the next set of connectors. Right there. I think there's 3 altogether. Right there. Gonna slide this down some more so you can see where I'm going right here. With my finger right there. Okay. Yeah, there's the other set. Those two were awful close, but I don't think that the first one actually does anything. There we go. All right. So they should be happy. So let's put the board back in and see how happy they are. Alrighty, get the 2 wires soldered back onto the relay for the filters. 3 screws put back in, so everything there is okay. So I just got to go to the back and connect all the wires in. So spin this around. I have the front end on a towel, so that should be good. Alright. Give myself some more room with the microphone here. Alright, so let's go. Alrighty, it's all put back together. I mean, plugged in. Spin it around. Put some power to it. Let's see. There's the power cord. Power cord there. Throw an antenna on it just in case bad stuff happens. You know what, actually I want it spun the other way. All right, now we got to spin the other way so we can see those connectors if we need to. And let's turn it on and see what happens. Ah! All right, that works. Let's see when we key it up. Quiet as a mouse. Quiet, quiet. Jiggle the connector. Perfect. So I'll just stick it all back together now. I wonder what else was working intermittently or not working or whatever with all those pins, because that's the filter board, so the intermediate filter board. So, all right, let me stick it back together, and I think we'll try it one more time when it's all bolted back together and call this a day. Well, all back together, no hum. We'll call that a success. Well, thanks for watching. Hope it helps you out. Be sure to tune in again and click like or whatever if you liked it. Even if you didn't click like, what the heck? Thanks for watching. Take care.